Hi. Happy Saturday. I'm here. I made it. Let me add this to just a group real quick. Wow. Good morning. I made it. I'm so sorry. I'm just a little late. Little Miss Millie is under the weather and is kind of throwing me for a loop. And then I get down here and my window is so bright. I had to take, the sun was literally, good morning, Allison. Hi, Candace. The sun was literally blinding me. Hey, Dana. And so I had to hurry up and move my curtain to the other window. And good morning, Angie. Good morning, Jillian. All right, so I am going to do the Plain Jane palette, okay? Now, here's the thing. This is the palette. The first 3 people to buy this palette will get a free eye primer. My website's linked in the comments, you guys. I'm going to post it. Let me see if I can figure it. Pin. I'm pinning it. I pinned it. Yay. Thanks, Todd. I've never done that before. Okay, so my link to my website is pinned right there, okay? First 3 people who buy this palette, I will send you a free eye primer. Heck yeah, that was my surprise for today. So you guys, this is the best neutral nude palette, okay? I am going spring. I am wearing pink. I am very excited. The sun is shining. It is Saturday. I'm going to show you my my new favorite. I saw another presenter do this look. And I'm going to do my favorite nude lippy, okay? So we're doing a nude eye and we're going to do a fun nude lip today, okay? Again, first 3 people to buy this palette, I will be sending you a free eye primer, okay? Do not miss out on this opportunity. So let me introduce myself first. Before we get any further, my name is Sarah Howarder. I am a Blue Status presenter with Younique. Good morning, Susan. And I just love their products. I get on, I share my excitement, I show you some things on how to use it. Excuse me. And I just love it. So I think they're fun. I'm an art teacher, and so this is like my artistic outlet right now because I have 2 very young children and I don't get enough time to do what I really want to do, like sit and draw for hours at a time. So this is kind of this is my thing. All right, so let's get to it. So I've already put my eye primer on because I had to put my brows on before I got on. Hey, Kathy, good morning. And so I'm ready to go. When you do, let me just express this to you or explain this to you. When you put your eye primer on, you only need a little bit and then you rub it right on your lids and you let it absorb and then you're ready to go, okay? I'm gonna finish up I haven't finished up my face, but I wanted to get my eyes on first and then I'll show you how I clean up the rest of my face, okay? So we're using this palette. I'm gonna start with Hesitant. So this is Agile, Astute, Hesitant, and Optimistic. Those are the 4 colors, okay? I'm going to use a few different brushes. You don't have to use these brushes, but these are the brushes I enjoy using, okay? I'm going to start with the blending brush. I've lost my fluffy blending brush, or fluffy crease brush. I don't know where it went. And every time I get on, I'm like, oh, I should find that. And then it's too late because I've already started. I hope you all have your coffee. My husband was so nice to me this morning. He knew I was up with Millie a bunch last night, and she was up early this morning, so I needed my coffee. He washed my coffee cup for me and everything. So I'm starting with Hesitant, tapping off the extra. I always tend to start with a transition color, then I go to a lid color, then I go to the crease color, and then I go to a highlight color. And I will explain about each one of those and why I use it in that order, okay? So today, Hesitant is our transition color. I'm going to start on the outside corner, and I'm going to pull it in across my crease, where my eyelid crease is, right? So I'm just going to grab that with my fluffy blending brush. I love this brush. This is a must-have brush. And I usually go in circles. I just carefully and lightly pull that across. Right in the middle of my lid. I start from the outside and work my way in. Okay, let's do the other side. I load my brush like a paintbrush. So I load it, I turn it, I load it, I turn it again. Tap off the extra, okay? I'm super excited today, you guys. So 8:30 is kind of a weird time to get on, right? It's like an odd time. Normally it's like 9 or 10 or 11 or 7 o'clock at night. 8:30, okay, so I have to go to Abington. My girl, Hannah DeSmit, is making me, or has made me some new shirts. And I'm meeting her at 10, and I'm like, there's no way I can get there if I go live at 9, because I'll go till 10. That's just my luck. And then I'll miss my appointment, and I will miss getting my shirts. So I'm like, 8:30 should be good. I can get up, get around, do my thing. Maybe sleep in. Ooh, excuse me, sleep in a little bit. Excuse me. No. I planned ahead. And my plans don't always work, but that's all right. We're still gonna have a great day. The sun is shining. Okay, so I'm gonna take Astute. Astute is going to be my lid color. I'm going to tap that on with my liner shader brush. My brain's working a little bit faster than my mouth today. Okay, so this is the shader end, and then we have a liner end. I'm gonna take the shader end, and I'm going to load it like I did the last one on both sides, just like that. Tap off the extra. And I'm patting this on my lid, okay? From one side to the other. You don't have to go all the way to the corner though, because we're gonna have a highlight color there. Now you're thinking, Sarah, do I have to use all 4 colors? Do I have to use them in the way that you're using them? Absolutely not. You do not have to. You can use them any way you want. This is how I'm choosing to do it today, okay? And I may throw a little curveball at you if I don't like it. If I'm not feeling it, I may just change it up a little bit, and that's fine too. Again, you can do it however you want. In fact, I don't even know that I'm doing it the way that I originally thought, but hey, we're just gonna roll with it. That's what's so great about these quads, is you can change the colors out individually. Hey Teresa, these are all magnetic. You can pop them in or out and use any combination you want. You can use 2 of the colors, 3 of the colors, all 4 of the colors. I like using all 4. Yesterday I only used 2. I used a cream shadow and I used Astute, and I was ready to go. So any combination it's just wonderful. It gives you a lot of options. Okay, so I'm going to take my crease brush next. I'm going to grab Agile, which is this really pretty soft plum color. And again, I'm loading my brush exactly the same way. I'm just twirling it in there and turning it, tapping off the extra. Now this color, because this is a smaller brush, I'm going to be putting this right in the outside corner. I'm going to deepen the corner of my eye. Do not do this, okay? Pat it on. And then you can twirl it, swirl it, circle it, and pull it across your crease. Does that make sense? And you don't have to do it as darkly as I am. Is darkly a word? As dark as I am. You can go lighter if you want to. I have a very hard time. You know how people say bright colors are out of their wheelhouse, their comfort zone? I'm kind of the opposite. Like muted, neutral tones are out of my comfort zone. I'm an artist, you guys. I love color. Color is my thing. And I have a hard time going simple. So this is kind of out of my comfort zone, but it's such a great palette. I couldn't resist. It's a great grouping of colors. So we're supposed to have and go to 2 separate birthday parties this weekend for our family. My brother-in-law and his daughter, my niece, have a birthday party, a joint birthday party. Hey, Sherry. This afternoon and evening, and I'm making my famous carrot cake. And my daughter's sick, right? And we're supposed to go to my twin sister's house tomorrow for my nephew's birthday party. And my sister my daughter has a fever. She has a low-grade fever, but it's still a fever, and she's hacking and she's snotting, and probably not something that my family would like me to share. So my weekend plans may have changed. Okay, so I'm going to clean that off. I just cleaned all the shadow off. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to blend the edges of that color of Agile out. So it's a little more soft. See how that just softens the outside? I like to have a soft look. Even when I have bold colors, I like to have the edges soft. And I think that the power just, that's weird. That doesn't, I hope everything's okay. So I'm just softly blending those out. I'm gonna take, I think I'm gonna take the Optimistic. I'm gonna pull the Optimistic across. Hey Shelly, good morning. Hey Sarah. All right, so I'm using this palette. I'm gonna use Optimistic. I think I want this to be a little bit lighter there. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna pull the Optimistic across my lid. So those of you who just popped on, I am offering the first 3 people to buy this Plain Jane palette a free eye primer. My link is right there. Okay. Am I looking weird, Todd? Okay, so for the first 3 people to buy this Plain Jane palette today, I will send you a free, hey Chris, I will send you a free eye primer. Okay, so we used, and I'm gonna forget what that color is. I better pop it out and check it. I can't remember what it is. I want to say what I think it is, but I want to make sure that it's correct. I don't want to be wrong. Hesitant, and I was wrong. I would have been wrong. Okay, so we put Hesitant on first, okay? Then we put Astute on, so we put Hesitant in the transition right here from the outside corner through, right here. Then we put Astute on the lid, and then we put, I can't remember these names. I just said what they were. I'm flustered because the power went out. Agile. And we put Agile, that really pretty light plum here in the corner, and then we put Optimistic right here, okay? Beautiful combination. Okay, I'm gonna finish that off just real quickly, and then we're gonna work on the bottom half. So I'm gonna take that liner shader brush again, and I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Optimistic on the shader part, and I'm gonna just press that right underneath my brow bone. My brow on my brow bone, and that's going to give me an instant eye lift right there. See the difference? Just kind of highlights that just a little bit and brings a little bit more life back to your eye. We were talking about the different ways you could apply this palette and give you completely different looks. So there's no one way to do it. I have a particular way that I enjoy putting these on, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. This is just my idea of the way I like to do it. All right, so let's clean up under these eyes, and then we're gonna end up with a little bit of, I'm gonna put a little shadow underneath, and I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara and liner on. And you guys, I'm literally on my last part of my tube. I got a new one. I just don't wanna, I squeeze every last bit out until I know it's gone. I do the same thing with all of my product. It lasts forever. It's crazy not to. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer. Now I go up a couple shades from my normal skin, my all over skin color. And then I add, so this is Scarlet. Then I add a little bit of the Glorious Face Primer to it. Just a teeny bit. I mix them together. So there's the primer right there. There's the concealer. I mix them together. And then I pat it underneath. Good morning, Krista. I'm going to clean up the edges of my eye right there so I have a nice crisp line. Oh, I hear the birds singing. It's so nice. I'm so ready for spring. Good morning, Angie. So I'm gonna put this on. Hey, Lisa, I am putting it on underneath my eye. Yes. Yeah, isn't that weird? On a beautiful day like today, our power just went out. I'm gonna spray my little sponge. I forgot to wet it, so I'm gonna wet it with my rose water. And I just sprayed my mirror. I'm gonna blend this out with my blending bud. And then we're gonna set it. And we're gonna finish that eyeshadow. But I like to do this after I put my eyeshadow on, because if there's any fallout, I can clean up. Or if I get a little excited, with my eyeshadow, I go a little too much, I can clean it up. I can calm it down. And to be honest, that kind of happens. I get a little excited. I love eyeshadow. And I get a little zealous sometimes. So I'm just blending that out. Hey, Mary, good morning. I'm so excited about it being spring today. It feels like spring. It sounds like spring. It looks like spring. I don't know if it feels like spring. I may have to go outside and check it out. I haven't been outside yet. So I am just highlighting and concealing underneath my eyes. I'm cleaning up my eyeshadow there. I'm going to put a little bit in through here. I did not clean up my eyebrows this morning. I totally ran out of time. So my son headbutted me the other day. Is it? That's okay. It'll warm up, right? My son headbutted me the other day right here. And I've got kind of like this purpley green bruise underneath my freckles. So if you see a little something there, that's what it is. He's got a big old head. Just saying. I love you, bud, but you got a big head. All right, so I'm going to take the Hold Setting Powder. I'm going to take my powder concealer brush, and under my eyes, I like to take the smaller end and dab that under there. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. I'm so excited. If Millie weren't so sick, maybe we could go outside. Maybe Declan can go outside. We still have to take our Christmas decorations down, you guys. That's how real our life is right now. It's insane. Crazy town. Okay. So I'm not going to finish up the rest of my face. I just wanted to show you what I do with the eyeshadow next. But I did want to put my concealer on before I did that so you guys could see how I finish this eye. So I'm going to take Agile. I'm going to pull it down underneath my eye. And this gives the illusion that there's eyeliner there. And I just used my liner, part of my liner shader brush. Excuse me. And I'm just tapping that right along my lash line. Isn't that easy? And then I can do the same thing to the top. Just gives it a little extra finish. Gives the illusion that you have eyeliner on. And you didn't have to go do all the trouble to put it on. Isn't that awesome? So easy. My Christmas deer are still up, girl. We've got wreaths up. We've got garland up. I've still got my little baby Christmas tree outside tipped over. It's bad. It's bad. I need to pull all the, I have green. Good morning. I have all the greenery, like I put like pine needle branches in my flower boxes. I gotta get that off. All right, let's do some. I love, 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 love proper eyeliner. Hey Connie, I'm going to show you a little trick for, and if you've seen my lives, you know I do this a lot. Okay, so I take a sharpened pencil. I put it right here in between my lids and I run it back and forth with my eye closed, okay? That is the easiest way and the fastest way to do your waterline. Hey Tracy, good morning. Thanks for hopping on. So I close my eye, I run it back and forth, and it gets my top and my bottom waterline within seconds, all right? All right, so if you're just hopping on, I want to make sure you hear this because this is a pretty big deal, okay? We used this palette today. We started with Hesitant. Ooh, I remembered. Hesitant in our transition, okay? Then we put Astute on the lid. And yes, you do, Krista. It's amazing and it's so easy. Then we put Agile in the crease underneath and right here as a liner, and then we put my favorite metallic, which is, I'm blanking out again. Why am I having this problem today? That's crazy town. I'm blanking out with all these colors and I know what they are. Optimistic, good grief. Optimistic, and I pulled that across my lid, okay? If you are one of the 3 first people to purchase this palette today, this quad, I will give you a free eye primer, okay? My link is posted. Please go there, order your palette, and I will send you a free eye primer, okay? It's pretty exciting stuff. Actually, you know what? I am going to finish up my face. I'm going to do the rest of my face really quickly, and I'm sorry. I'm just going to do it. I have to do it. I can't finish my eye with mascara if I don't have the rest of my face on. So I take our pressed powder foundation with my powder puff brush, and I just tap that on the rest of my face. And this is Camlet, which is a little bit darker than I would normally wear, but it gives me just a little bit of color. I'm going to take my Beachfront bronzer in Hermosa, which is this medium, and I'm going to contour with it just a little bit. We're going to do the easy cheaty contour today. You know, you have this, when you have a regular system of doing something, it's so hard not to do it the way you normally would do it. I can't break away. I'm going to use Surreal Blush. This is my new favorite. Yep, my new favorite. And you don't need much. It's so pretty. Just tap it on. Isn't that such a pretty color? And there's just a slight shimmer. It's not metallic-y at all. It's just a nice, soft shimmer. Can you see that? It's so pretty. All right. Mascara. Okay, I'm going to curl my lashes really quickly. We're going to put some Epic mascara on, and then I'm going to show you my Plain Jane lip too, which is just the easiest, most beautiful nude lip. And you know I like, this is my new favorite color. Where is it? No, it's not. This is Millie's favorite color, this one. And I kind of follow suit with Millie. She likes those bright colors and so do I, but we're gonna go nude today. All nude. The whole thing is gonna be nude. I'm gonna spritz that with some rose water and stick it back in the tube. Okay, if you ever need to make your Epic mascara last just a little bit longer because you feel like it's towards the end of the tube. Spritz your brush with a little bit of rose water. Put it back in, twirl it around, and it's good as new. And it will last you just an extra little bit. I love that trick. Okay, because I think I got my old tube out. Todd and I did a live the other day, and I'm pretty sure I got my old tube by accident because we rearranged my tables. And I mixed them up. So the perfect bundle today would be this Epic mascara and this quad. If you're not a part of my VIP group, I would strongly suggest you go to Youniquely Sarah and ask to be a member of that group, because there's something over there that you need to see. Just saying. It's a closed group, so it's only for my VIPs. If you're my VIP, it costs you nothing to be in there. You're just one of my VIPs, and that's where I host a lot of my specials. But I can't add people. You have to add yourself. What do you think of this eye, you guys? Plain Jane eye. It's amazing. I love it. And that's coming from someone who does not do neutrals very often. I like bold. This is stunning. Perfect. All right, so you ready for the lip? Let's do the lip. So I used a little bit of lip exfoliator. Exfoliator. Oh my God. Hey, Rebecca. I'm going to use 2 liners, okay? I'm going to use Pouty on the outside. I'm going to line my lips with Pouty, and then I'm going to fill them in with Prudent. Okay, so these 2. Thank you. It's a really great look. It really is. And you can't really beat a free primer. If you buy that palette today, that quad, you get a free primer for the first 3 people. All right, so I'm going to take Pouty. I'm going to line my lips. Okay, I'm going to fill them in. I need to sharpen these. Okay, here's a trick for you. When you're sharpening pencils, twist this, not this, because if you push this in too hard, you'll break it off. You use less pressure, you sharpen less product, and it lasts longer. Hey, Sarah. And these go on like butter. So I'm just filling in my lips with, what did I say this was? Prudent. Yep, Prudent. Let me wave at you. Hey, Nancy, good morning. So the perfect nude lippy with the perfect nude eye. Okay, now I'm going to finish this. You could leave it just like this. I prefer to have a little sheen to my lips. I'm going to add some Lunar, which is one of our lucrative lip glosses. You could use the Lip Plumper, which is perfect. I'm completely out, so I don't have that. But I'm going to use a little bit of this. for a little bit of shine. Perfect. Perfect nude. Hey, Amber. Good morning. All right, so here's the thing. Let me run the products over with you real quick before I hop off. This is the Plain Jane palette. So agile, astute, hesitant, and optimistic. I remembered them. Okay, so this is the Plain Jane the palette, and then I used it with some Epic mascara. The first 3 people to buy this quad gets a free eye primer. I will send you this primer absolutely free, okay? Then we used these 2 products, Prudent and Pouty Liner with the lucrative lip gloss in Lunar for the lip. And if you haven't grabbed one of these, or you need to grab one of them, put quad or lip, whichever one you want, quad or lip, in the comments, and I'd be happy to send you a message about those. Let's see. If you haven't joined Uniquely Sarah, go over there. You need to be a part of my VIP group, you guys. Seriously. There's some serious things going on over there, and you need to be a part of it. You do not want to miss out. All right. So if you haven't followed me either, oh my gosh, just keep adding. If you haven't followed, click my nose. I need more of this. Click my nose so you don't miss any more of my lives. Have a fantastic Saturday, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.